Hi, my name is Adolfo Neto. I'm a professor at the Federal University of Technology, Paraná, and I'm also a podcaster. And today I'm going to show a new page that's still on beta at the Future Elixir School site. It's about podcasts. So here we have a list of Elixir podcasts, but actually it's a list of all the great of podcasts that focus on Elixir and the BEAM ecosystem. So these two are the new kids on the block, BEAM Radio. Let me just see if you, yes, BEAM Radio. It's the first episode was launched on January 20th, but they already have 9 episodes. They have a great panel, a great team of hosts: Josh Adams, Alex Kutmus, Bruce Tate, Lars Wickman, Meg Tate. She does a great work of editing the Being Radio podcast, Sophie De Benedetto, Steven Nunes, and I believe most of them were part of the Elixir Mix podcast in the past. And the first few episodes were with themselves, but then I believe, yes, Alex Kutmus. Yes, here you have a guest, Parker Selbert, another guest, Frank Hunleth, about nerves. Okay, Elixir in Foco is the podcast where I'm part of the team. You see, everything here is written in Portuguese. This podcast is for the Brazilian and the Portuguese-speaking Elixir community. So these are my colleagues in the podcast: Hermínio Torres, Matheus Peçanha, Christine Guadalupe. So this was our second, number 2 episode, and we favor short episodes. At least the first 3 episodes, they have around 30 minutes. It's always a guest, an interview with a guest and 2 CTOs. Oh, where's, yes, CTO, and the next one will be a software developer. Elixir Mix, as I said, I told you that Bing Radio, that the hosts of Bing Radio, most of them were previously on Elixir Mix, and that's maybe now it seems that because they've had some extra bonus episodes and another bonus episode because the team that was there left to form a new podcast, I believe. So they had some, but they have a long list of great episodes from the past, including 2 with myself. I was interviewed by Elixir Mix 2 times with different panels. So if you put here Adolfo Neto, you can find Elixir Education. Yes, let me show this. I believe it's interesting. The important information here is the panel. Here, for my second interview, the panel was Josh Adams, Bruce Tate, Steven Nunes, Lars Wickman, and Sophie De Benedetto. And for the first interview, Mark Erickson, Josh Adams again, Michael Rees, Eric Ostrich. Okay, and this one was the latest episode. When was it published? Let me find here. It's not so easy to find a basic information. That's the, maybe I should go back. Let me click here. It will be easy. Yes, May 12th. 12, no. Yes, May 12th. May 12th. It was yesterday. So, who was on the panel? Adi Yenger, Alan Wiman, Charles Max Wood, Eric Bolikovsky. And the guest was Sasha Wolf, not Sasha Yurik. And this one is Elixir Outlaws. I believe they have been. First, let me introduce you the hosts because many episodes of Elixir. Yeah, I forgot to say that usually Elixir Mix have guests. It's a panel interview. But Elixir Outlaws, I believe they have many episodes where it's only the hosts talking between themselves, and it's very funny. Probably the funniest Elixir podcast is Elixir Outlaws, and the hosts are Chris Keithley, Amos King, and Anna Neisberg. Forgot, forgive me if I'm not pronouncing correctly. So you see, May 6, April 27, April 2022, April 11. Yes, it's quite March 24, February, January. See, in February there was only one episode and two on January, and then March 1 again, and then now April 3 and May 5. It's not as regular as, for instance, Elixir Mix when they had the previous panel. They had one episode every week. And thinking Elixir, I'll leave Elixir Wizards for as the last podcast because thinking Elixir it's also rather new. Let me let me click here to see. I don't remember when it was created, but they are already on episode 47. So you see, May 11, May 4, April. So every week they have a new episode, and the first episode was published. When was it? May 26, 2020. So this was the coming soon. They really started here June 17, then 13 days, then I believe this they started being a weekly podcast. The team, no, it's not here. I believe it's here that you can read the names of. Yes, it's Mark Erickson, David Bernheisel, and Kate Ward. And usually they have one guest. For this episode, crypto trading in Elixir with Camille Skorum. This Camille was the guest. They've had they they always start with Elixir community news. It's great. They do a great job of selecting the most important Elixir community news. And finally, Elixir Wizards. Why do I say finally? Because they say they have now they present themselves. Elixir Wizard is an interview format podcast, but they use it to say they had seasons. That was the word I was looking for. Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, Season 5, and now Season 6 being magic. So you can't say, oh, they haven't been publishing for a while. It's because it's the end of a season, and then you have to wait for the start of the next season. So you see, May 6, March 25. And this one was, so season 5 aired from December 2020 in March 2021. So maybe it's the only Elixir podcast that works in seasons. They work this way. They use, as you can see here, they usually have guests, but they also have, yes, I see, adopting Elixir Finale with Sean Lewis, Anna Nisberg, and Rene Foring. And you see Sophie De Benedetto from Bing Radio, Anna Nisberg from Elixir Outlaws. Who else is here? Probably Bruce Tate has already been here too. And now they have one of the co-creators of Erlang. This is probably a great episode. I haven't it listened to it yet, but it's always. And where is the team? You see three people here, and but they don't have a page. Oh, they have a Discord. A Discord. I didn't know that. I'm going to go there and be a part of this great team. But where is, maybe if I click here about the episode, they seem to be very shy. Sandy Mint is sometimes there, and I know that Eric Ostrich and where's the Justus? Yes, I'm listening. Justus Ipen. So that's it for the Elixir podcasts that are on the new um, the future new Elixir scope page. I would say people shouldn't forget about these three podcasts: Elixir Talk. I don't know. The latest episode was 5 months ago. There is also Elixir Fountain, the first Elixir podcast, and unfortunately, there is only 3 episodes available right now, but I got the list of all the previews. They've had a lot of great episodes. And Ben Wilson, Chris Kifley, Tetiana Dushenkiewska, and Victoria Fordos, and Joe Armstrong twice, and Jose Valim, I believe, twice, Shasha Yurik, and wow, and I forgot there is this podcast called Mostly Erlang. The only place where you can find this podcast is in this site. I believe it says here subscribe with iTunes. Oh, maybe you can listen to a few episodes. No, this one seems to be broken. Is it broken or not? Yes, no, it's here. So many episodes here, and it's also on Apple Podcasts. Oh, great. So because these three other podcasts seem to be not active, they are not on this list, but they are also some great podcasts that you can listen to. So I love Elixir podcasts. Obviously there's so many podcast episodes that I can't listen to them all, but whenever I can, I listen to one of them, and I also produce one. So if you can understand Portuguese, you can listen to Elixir em Foco. Elixir em Foco, Elixir in Focus, if I would translate it to English. See you. I'm on Twitter as at Adolfo NT, and I'm also a part of the Erlang Ecosystem Foundation. You can join the Erlang Ecosystem Foundation. You can join our Slack channel. I'm part of the education group, and I'm also doing other things here and there. Bye bye.